Hey YouTube, I'm me, Tammy T. Uchi Girl, and today I want to talk about the empath. How to tell if you're an empath. An empath can see behind the veil. They could tell when you're lying. So if you go somewhere and you're talking to someone and you know they're happy and they say they love you, they love you, they love you, and you could see it, then you're an empath. They could tell others true emotions and could empathize with them. Be careful though. You might absorb that other person's negative energy, whatever energy it is. Usually empaths are compassionate. I am an empath and it runs through my family. Everybody has psychic abilities, just so you know. It's just that a lot of us aren't aware of it and we don't follow the different little intuition and signs. Once you're aware of these signs, you could further develop them. Like now I have learned how to not absorb other people's energy, and it's basically protecting myself when I go out into public or when I interact with people that have different emotions than I do. I remember as a young child, my great-grandmother, she was blind, and God rest her soul, Winnie, she was an empath. I mean, she could tell how you were feeling without seeing you, without seeing your facial gestures. I remember being little and people would come to her and she would say, come here, come here. Why are you so sad? What's wrong? And the people would be so shocked because how could she know this? She's blind. But she always knew. And even myself growing up, I knew. When I was little and I had friends and I could tell when my friends were lying to me, or I could tell when they were happy or sad or something was going on. But what I remember doing clearly was if they were sad, I was always like a burst of energy. So I would, interact with them and try to get to the root of the situation. I used to always try to find out why they were sad and try to relate to it. And that's how I would help uplift them. As an empath, we're able to detect vibrational changes and energies that come off of a person. I personally can tell you that, if I walk into a room and I meet someone, I could automatically know what they're about without even them saying anything to me. They could say whatever they want, but I could tell. I could see it. So you really can't lie to me unless you're like crazy. I'm joking. But yeah, I could tell. I could tell if you mean me harm, if you have good intentions, if you, and also, sometimes it's a gut feeling because when I see people automatically, and I meet them and they're like, oh yeah, I'm so happy. I have the house, the car, the husband, whatever. And you're like, wow, that's great. Are you happy? You're talking to them, you're having that conversation. Then 2 sentences down the road, you hear, oh, my husband never comes home early. And you're like, okay, I thought you were in love and happy, 3 more sentences, you're like, oh, he always, emotionally abused me, whatever. You're like, oh my God, I knew you weren't happy, so why are you lying to me? That's another thing about empaths too, is that they do not like when people lie. Listen to me, I do not like when people lie. And not only that, but I think what's worse is when people lie and I can't believe that other people don't see through the lies. And I have to always catch myself because some people can't see that. They can't see through the veil. And to me it's like, oh my God, you can't tell this person is crazy? Or whatever. But I'm just saying that's how I've always interpreted people and situations. Empaths love to listen. I'll sit there and listen to people for days. I just love talking. Maybe that's why I'm on YouTube, because we just chat too much. you know, I love great conversations and I love hearing people's story. That's why, and another reason why I do good in the wedding business, because, you know, when I talk to couples and I get to know them and, you know, feel the love and the energy and all those good vibrations. I can tell a couple that won't last either, but don't tell my couples that, alright? But I could see it. And it's a combination of their energy as well as the words that come out of their mouth. Remember, you are what you speak. Don't forget that. You are what you speak. So be careful what you say. I am grateful for you. So until next week, I'll see you.